Hey y'all, Black Smoke Custom back with another little video. It's going to be a quick little one. Got this frame that we're doing for the green and white Peterbilt, and I painted this Sunday, and after I was painting it, I noticed this little piece of trash in the deck plate, and I wanted to fix this before I cleared it. Just been busy this week working in the yard and just busy out in the afternoon, so had a chance to come in here this afternoon and thought I'd show you the process of getting that little piece of trash out. So we're going to take some 2000 grit. This is wet dry sandpaper, 3M. A lot of the products I use are 3M products. And what we're going to do is take a little water and put just a little dab of water on the paper here. And we're going to go in here and lightly want to sand this little spot out. Now I will probably have to reshoot this one more time after doing this, but I'm lightly just rubbing this area here, trying to knock that little area off. The reason for me probably going back to reshoot this is because there will be scratch marks in it, and I don't want the scratch marks in the paint job after clearing. So we're gonna just keep lightly sanding this, and a lot of times this is what I'll do after clear coat, is go in with some 3000 or 5000 grit, and I have some buffing compound that I got that's 3M also. Like I said, I use a lot of 3M products. Now see if I can get this to zoom in. But right in here is where that was, and we've got it knocked down, got it all that little piece of trash off. You can see here on the side of the frame where I got a little bit knocked the paint off, but there's a few things that I will probably work on before reshooting it. But like I said, I just want to show you this little area here and just how smooth it is now from wet sanding it compared to the tail section of the truck. But you know, wet sanding it, it's just another step in taking pride in what you're doing when you're doing these little trucks. See a little spot here. You can see it there. So let's see if we can knock that little area down. That may be a little bit in the brass, and it may need a little body work still left on it. But I'm not going to get too carried away with this little build, because it's just something to show y'all that the process of building one of these little trucks. I've also got something else. Once we get this, show you something else I've got in the works on the bench. Customer's project was sent in to me, but we got that out. You can see it must have been in the primer. It had a little blemish in it, but that now is very smooth, and we've taken that blemish out. I will come in here, probably put a little Bondo or some body filler, the 3M body filler that I use, because I noticed this after I primed it and got it shot that you can see the gap here, and I don't really like that too well. So got a little spot here that needs a little body work on it, and that little spot there. So this will get painted one more time before it goes to clear. Another little project that we're going to work on, that I will probably do a video on, is this truck here. It was sent to me by a customer, and it's pretty rough shape. It's the paint on top is in really bad shape. It's got a lot of imperfections in it. The cover for the rear windows, it's not straight. The truck isn't really put together well, so this will be another little project that we'll do on a build along. I've also got another little project that I've got to redo. I've got to mix this color for this truck and get it prepped, but I've got to also do this little truck. The paint is not adhering very well to the die cast. As you can see, it just flakes off. So we're going to strip this one down, do some body work to it, fill in some places that need to be addressed, and I've got to try to match this color here, which I've got to paint that's really close to that, but I may have to modify it just a tad and get this painted this week. It needs to be finished and shipped back out by the first week, so we'll get this one tore down, stripped down, and get it, check everything out, get it primered, and get a color on it, and get it striped off for the customer. And got the little 579 I'm working on. Still trying to get everything figured out with it. I did get the tanks mounted. They are soldered onto the side of the brass, and the tanks will slide in and out, so I've got to get that finished up sometime. It's my own project, so got the fenders made for it. These are all scratch built fenders, 2 pieces. It's got the roll part for the fender, and then the face of it's a separate piece. You can see inside where it's been soldered. So this is just another little project of mine. I've got several projects that I'm working on. Got a rolling transport truck that I'm working on, another 579. Got the 359 there I'm working on, and then this truck back here I'm working on. It's still in the process of getting things figured out with it. I painted a frame on it and did a few modifications, and did the antenna in the back with the cord going into it, built a bracket, built a airbag box for it. So I'm just still tinkering with this one. Of course, I've got this one that it's still in the process of getting work done on. It's the one that's got the doors that open on it. I still got some work to do yet. And like I said, I've got plenty of projects, so thought I'd just show you the little deal with the little white and green Peterbilt. So that will do it. Going to send a shout out for the Love of Tractors. If you haven't ever checked his page out, I suggest you do. Jason's a really good friend of mine, and does some really cool videos and reviews. So yeah, if you want to go check him out, For the Love of Tractors, I think you'd highly enjoy watching his videos also. So anyhow, that'll do it for this video. It's kind of got past what I wanted, but just showing y'all kind of what's going on. So once I get the white frame repainted, get it in clear, we'll come back to this truck and get it put together. So catch y'all later.